My name is Jordan Ardler. I'm a proud Bidjigal woman from the Aboriginal community in La Perouse, and I have strong family connections down at Wreck Bay in the South Coast. When I was younger, I realised I'd seen the world a lot differently than the people around me, and especially my family. I felt very disconnected in a lot of ways until I was about a teenager. Probably year 7, when I found art. I never spoke much, and I was very much a listener, and I felt very disconnected to schooling and everything like that. I was very focused on trying to fit in. Even though I had a lot of friends and everything, I just felt very different. But it wasn't until I started art that I realised I just connected in a different way to my family and to the world and the environment around me. When I started painting, I used to paint stuff that I could see. It was very visual, but I realised my connection to it was what I heard and how my hand would flow and everything. So I used to find different colours and everything, just put them beside me, and I wouldn't focus on what was in front of me. I would close my eyes and I would imagine different things. And then later I thought I was had something wrong with me, because when I'd heard sounds and stuff, I'd start to see colours and shapes. So I never told anyone that for a long time. And I went home and told my mum. She's like, oh, that is different. It's pretty cool though. But I've been to many doctors and everything. They're like, no, that's just a cool little thing that you have. And I was like, okay. So with my art, I never tried to make anything perfect after that. I got really relaxed in understanding sounds and what I could see through closing my eyes. So I call my artwork the unseen. And it relates to all different things that are invisible in the world that I'd like to make visible. And to connect that with my culture, because I did a lot of Aboriginal art. I would sit there and listen to my nan's stories, which I connected to a lot. I lost my grandfather at a young age, and we didn't have many photos of him. And when my nan would talk about him, I could really imagine like I was there. So that's the emotions and that I felt, or seeing her in a position in the light that she had when talking about him. I could paint my family and bring him to life, back to life in a new light. I was really excited when I got the call to do first in the wall in the headquarters. My grandfather and my grandmother were lifetime members of the Swans, so it was a big thing for them. I was pretty emotional because we used to go to the games all the time when we were younger, but after my grandfather passed away, we kind of stopped, but we still get his ticket and everything, and he's at home. He passed away, but we sit his ticket and stuff, and he's got this old scarf and jersey, and as soon as I went home, I brought it out to my auntie to show her because they were very close, and the whole family was over the moon. Most of my art I don't plan because I want to be surprised at the end too, so I want the process to be enjoyable for me. This I knew was going to be enjoyable anyway, because I wanted to make it really special, and it was special to myself and my family. And we had a big connection to it. So like I said, when I was looking at things a lot differently and how I connect differently, I wanted to find that between culture, myself, my family and the club. So when I got sent the whole brief and the story of the Sydney Swans, I try to highlight different things that stood out to me. Well, the whole round is important, and culture is a huge part of my life and helps me grow every day into the person that I am. And it's been a part of my personal journey, helping me speak and connect back to my family and find out who I am. In our culture, a lot of things that we do in every day is to honour the people who work before us, especially our grandparents. But how we carry that on is through our youth. So seeing the boys run out in something, and the girls who run out in something that they can connect to is really important. They see that they're seen, and they look up to people, and they're acknowledged through all the players from all over the world. I hope the fans realise that they're part of the story. When they put that on, I hope they connect more than going on a weekend to watch them. They are part of the family and the team.